If you've been alive in the modern age and the internet, you probably have seen some cheesy photos and videos in promotional contents online without you even knowing it. They are all over the place, in ads, online posts, or even on big billboards. Even big companies use them to promote campaigns and new products in different parts of the world. These materials are called stock photos and videos. What are stock photos and videos anyway? These are images and videos uploaded by individuals, pros, amateurs, or just beginners like you and me, for the sole purpose of selling it to be used for commercial or journalistic purposes. In short, people selling photos to other people who might need it. You have to pay for the rights on the photo so you can use it to whatever campaign or promotion you have. This is an oversimplified definition, of course. If you want to have more information on it, there's a lot of other videos on YouTube and other online classes on this one. So why do people sell stock photos and videos anyway? Well, it's a great way to have a very passive way to earn some money. You upload once and it can be bought by many people online. Some people also have tons of photos that they wanted to share and somehow earn some cash. Other than financial incentive, selling photos could only mean that you just really like uploading photos and maybe a passion of yours. Why do people buy stock photos and videos? Well, people buy stock photos and videos because of its convenience. Independent content creators can just buy one photo and use it without any hassle in their work. Large companies also love stock photos and videos because they don't have to hire a production crew to get a short clip that they want for their ad. It saves them money and time, and that's a win-win situation. So, disclaimer, I'm not an expert in selling stock photos or videos, nor am I a professional photographer or videographer. This video is just meant to get you started in actually putting your photos and videos out there in platforms that can sell those photos for you. I will teach you how to do basic stuff with Adobe Stock, Shutterstock, and Pixta, the three major platforms for this sort of stuff. And my important piece of advice is to have a ton of patience. Don't be scared to do trial and error. If you're set, then we shall begin. To start off, what makes a photo or video material eligible for Adobe Stock, Shutterstock, or Pixta? First, you need high quality images. If your material, your photo or video is blurry or noisy or grainy, then it has a higher chance of being rejected. You need images that don't contain any identifiable brand, place, person, etc. And that's why stock photos have models that wear generic looking clothes to be eligible. The word is generic. If your model is wearing a shirt with a big Nike logo on it, then it will be rejected because Nike owns that IP. If your photo includes people on the streets, you might not be able to upload it as a commercial, but only for editorial or journalistic purposes. Newspapers and magazines can still use these, but it is quite a small market. So these are just the basic rules to follow, and just to make sure your photo is clean and devoid of any branding whatsoever. So let's start with how to create an account with Adobe Stock. You just go to your browser and use google.com or any other search engine, or you can just directly search it on the search bar on any browser that you like Opera or Firefox. And as you can see here, there's a lot of information, but we're gonna stick with the website, proper website, the stock.adobe.com. Just click it, and then you'll be redirected to the site. And as you can see here, if you don't have an account yet, you will not be able to access all the features. Although you can see all the features that it offers to entice you to join. And as you can see here, you can earn royalties doing what you love and become a contributor. It's earning royalties is exactly what you think, earning money, because you get paid when you sell some stuff. Or you can also buy from this site, and you'll be redirected to contributor.stock.adobe.com. This is the contributors page, and as you can see here, there's an FAQ on the questions that you will be asking if you don't know anything about stock photography or selling. You must be at least 18 years old, and you have a signed release of models that you have in your photos. And you can sell photographs, video clips, vectors, and illustrations. It's not really limited to photos and videos only. And you can upload your work with full control on what you upload and what you sell. So you have two options on how you can join here. You can also make an account, or you can link your existing Adobe ID if you have an Adobe subscription existing. And for now, we're gonna be clicking on join now, and you will be asked to create a new account from scratch. Just enter your email address, first name, last name, and other information. And we're not gonna show you how to enter those because it's pretty straightforward. You can click the please contact me via email for promotional content from Adobe, and you can just go from there. You can opt out to not click it, and after you've done this, your email address is correct and other information, you can click create account and verify it. And if you're done making an account, you can sign in. Go back to the stock.adobe.com and sign in with the account that you just created. Okay, so creating an account and logging in is pretty the same with other websites and other services that you can get online. You can also continue with other services such as Google and Facebook, or even Apple, but we created it without any of those platforms connected. So log in and continue. You can also log in, sign in without a password through these apps. Let's check it out. You can have it on iOS or Android, but there's some problems with this. It's not really reviewed well, and if I say so myself, just remember the passwords that you use to create these accounts rather than using these applications, because it's not really reviewed well. It has low ratings on both platforms. So just skip and continue, and you'll be redirected to a page, almost the same page, but now you can sell photos and upload images. Just click on sell, and here you can see the analytics of your existing photos. Right now we have a few photos that we have uploaded, and it's just a few because Adobe Stock tends to reject most of our uploads because of technical difficulties such as grain and other technicalities such as models, persons, and places that are identifiable in the images. So if you want to upload, just click the upload button, and as you can see on the right side, you can have quick guidelines on what images is allowed for images, vectors, and videos. And on videos, you can upload videos through an FTP client. We'll show that to you later. And so how can you upload one single file to Adobe Stock? And that's what we're gonna do next. So right here you can drag and drop files or browse files. We're gonna show you the drag and drop. You can open a folder and drag the image, and then there it is. As you can see in the lower right of the image is yellow. That means there's an auto quality check, and in here Adobe Stock has detected that it's compressed and noisy, but we're not gonna delete it. We're gonna proceed anyway, just to see how it handles it. And it handles really well. And Note that these interface may be changing over a couple of months or years, so you can also browse the photos just as you upload something to Facebook or Instagram in a desktop, and we can manipulate the information and meta tags for this image. It's a file type photos, and of course it detected that it's a smartphone, so it's a technology. You can also change the category for this one, and writing in title and keywords in English. It's important. And you can also set it to editorial content. Does it have recognizable people or property? No. Yep. And it's got a title suggestion, pretty accurate here, but not all the time. It also provides keywords. This is really great. You can also opt out to paste keywords in this manner, since this is an easier way, but here you can rearrange it graphically like this. In the paste keywords section, you can just delete it. It's not too hard. So you can edit it and just put a comma in between each tag. And then you can include it in the submission, and you can submit your file, or you can just save your work. On the lower left, you can see save work. You can continue it later. It will be temporarily saved. And then submit file, check, final check, and then click submit again. And it will be in the in review tab. So if your photo is in review, it will be checked by Adobe stock. It's either an AI or a person. If it's not accepted, it's gonna go here. If it's gonna be accepted, it's gonna be on the releases tab. So here we can see some of the technical issues that has been found on our previous images and videos. Most of them very technical, some of them just low quality images from smartphones. So as you go along, trial and error and being patient, you can see the pattern on what Adobe stock is really looking for. And right now we will attempt to upload multiple files. Just open a folder and let's try the drag and drop method. As you can see, you can select multiple files by pressing Ctrl and clicking, or you just highlight everything. For now, we're gonna choose 3 and drag it to the web page right there. And while it's loading, you can think of the keywords that you're gonna put on each photo. Yes, on each photo. You can just select all of them and then just put a file type and category if they're the same category. But if they're different photos, you might want to change each one. Like here, you can see lifestyle and they're all in English, and then right here you're just gonna deal with it individually. The keywords will be different with each image. Okay, so we're just gonna select the first one, of course the same. And the title suggestions for this one is pretty bad. But it got half of it correctly, but not all of it. So I'm just gonna put brown bag on a mannequin, and then there's some keywords that doesn't belong. Maybe the AI misread the photos, and the bottle is certainly not one of those keywords, so there's no bottle here, so we can delete it. And also isolate it, we can delete it. In the paste keywords, you can also directly change it, like this one here. Just leave 1 comma between each keyword, and then do the same thing for the others. So as you can see, if there's a green icon on the lower left of each image, that means it can be submitted. You can submit the 3 files or just save the work. Final check, select all, and then click submit. So as you submit images, it will be piled on to the in review depending on the progress of each photo. Right here, it's all ready for review. So we're done here. So how can you upload video? You have to have an FTP client. We're gonna use FileZilla for this one. Go to filezilla/project.org and download the FileZilla client. It is also available for Linux and Mac OS. So don't worry, it's cross-platform and free. Just check the download one, the first one. You don't need the manual or the pro. We're just gonna upload to the Adobe stock server. And as you can see, we need the member ID to log into FTP. So we have the member ID here. So there's a lot of configuration. We can see the host is ftp.contributor.adobestock.com, and the username is your member ID, and the password is your password. And then just click quick connect. And as you can see, you have successfully connected. You can see your local site here. This is the video that we want to upload. Just drag it to the other side and it will be uploaded. If there are problems connecting, I have encountered this a while ago, you have to disable the connection security, the proxy, to none, so that it will not be restricted in accessing the Adobe stock server. You can see here it's set to none. Just click OK, and then our video, as you can see on the bottom, it's uploading pretty slowly. And then once it's done, it's gonna show up on the right side right there. So that means when we refresh this web page, it's not gonna appear immediately depending on the processing, but it's here right now. And of course, the video quality is low, so we're not gonna delete it. We're just gonna try it out. The same process as the photos. You have to put on the metadata, keywords, and descriptions. And of course, it's gonna follow the same process of reviewing if it's gonna be rejected or accepted. Just set all the parameters and input all the data that's necessary and just submit the video. So video is more complicated than photo in Adobe stock. That's just how it is, because videos are kind of large files, especially if you're uploading a 4K file. So it's understandable you have to use an FTP client. So you can also check out by type on this one, or you can just check all. So that's it. That's how you upload photos and videos to your Adobe stock account. So that's it. Now you can just follow these steps to grow your catalog. Just be patient. A lot of your photos might get rejected because of some grain or noise that you haven't noticed while editing, but you can use this as guides to upload new ones in the future. Also, be patient. It will take some time before people can actually notice your work. Remember, there is a lot of stock content that is already available and uploaded online. So just keep your chill if the revenue is slow to come along. So if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe to Sydney CBD Repair Center. Until next time, guys. Cheers!